If you're a regular viewer of this channel, you know that I am from Kentucky. But I'm from a unique spot in Kentucky, northern Kentucky, that is right across the river from Cincinnati, Ohio. I literally, actually, in a minute after I record this video, I'm going to drive over to Cincinnati. I work in Cincinnati. My dad works in Cincinnati. My girlfriend lives in Cincinnati. So, very tied in to Cincinnati. And a lot of people here in northern Kentucky will say that they live in Cincinnati, even though they don't. I bring this up because it ties into this episode of Vintage Troy Freedom with the Sport Warriors Ken Griffey Jr. Now, for our younger viewers, you might not realize the impact of Ken Griffey Jr., but Ken Griffey Jr. was like the coolest baseball player of the kind of mid to late 90s. I guess even early, was it 92? I don't know. Maybe it says on here. Yeah, I don't really know, remember exactly, but yeah, probably early mid 90s. Played for the Seattle Mariners. But then he came to Cincinnati to play for the Reds. That was significant because his father, Ken Griffey Sr., was a member of the Cincinnati Reds back, in the day when they were kick ass. So, and he was still kind of like a coach or whatever, manager or something like that. So when Ken Griffey Jr. came to Cincinnati, as a bunch of us thought, like we thought he would, like we knew, we didn't know, but we had a pretty good idea that he would come. He did, with some mediocre success. He had some injuries. He didn't really kind of live up to those expectations. So a little disappointing, but hey, that's sports. But some people say that Ken Griffey Jr. has the most pure or the most beautiful or the best swing in baseball of all time. All I know is that growing up, Ken Griffey Jr. fan, Reds fan. I'm obviously a toy fan, so this Sport Warriors thing, and obviously, I always talk about how I like things that are weird and different. We have some Godzilla, Titan AE, Gargoyles cards, Xena, Monster Armor, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Men in Black, Spider-Man, whatever that ambulance is, I forget, Snoopy, Addams Family, Batman, Star Wars, Demolition Man. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. So this is just very, very relevant to my interest. So when I first saw this about a year or so ago, I was like, I knew I had to have it. So this was made by Crazyworks LLC. It's not McFarlane. You might think it's McFarlane. It's not. This came out in 1999. So they had Ken Griffey, they had Chipper Jones, Stephen Marbury, Kevin Garnett, Yamir Yager, and Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq was huge. Stephen Marbury, he had those shoes at what was it, Stephen Barry's, I guess. Yamir Yager, one of the best hockey players of all time. Kevin Garnett, good. Chipper Jones, kind of, I'd say he's probably the least well known or popular out of all these. But it was 1999, so you never really know how things were going to pan out. But yeah, I was stoked when I saw this, and I just knew I had to have it. So we got to bust this guy open. Mr. Griffey. So let's just start with this, okay? So here he is. Ooh, it kind of smells like crayons, or like when I burn something on the stovetop. So he's wearing kind of a crop top, which was not popular in 1999. That was more kind of early 90s, late 80s. He's got this weird kind of bone bat, I guess. The backwards hat. The likeness is okay. His stance is a little weird. So he's standing over a dead fish and some fossils. I don't know why. Who knows why he's doing that? So there he is. So that's kind of cool in and of itself. So here's kind of the backstory. The spirit of the warrior throughout time has created heroic champions in all cultures and lives on today in sport warriors. Sport warriors instinctively draw courage, determination, and power from the warrior's tradition to become the elite athletes in today's competitive arenas. That's like the worst, dumbest copy backstory I've ever read. Yeah, just stupid. But you know what? Here we are. We're opening it, and let's get this going. So he has, okay. So just okay. I just had to catch my breath because he has this like it's a fish skeleton hat. I can only assume that it's because he played for the Mariners, and so maybe that's why there's sort of a water theme. Chipper Jones, he played for the Braves, I think. Stephen Marbury, I think he was the Knicks. I don't understand all that stuff. Kevin Garnett bounced around. Wasn't he with the Celtics? Yamir Yager, obviously, kind of playing upon, his name, the Viking. Shaquille O'Neal, he played for LSU Tigers, and so he has the orange and the purple. Was he at the Lakers at that point? I don't really remember. So yeah, I don't really know how what the deal was, but that's my only assumption is that. But like they gave him a fish skeleton helmet. I mean, that's just like what incarnation is that? Who signed off on this? I don't think Ken Griffey Jr. would have signed off on this. All right, so he has that. We have this, what I can only assume is a shin guard. We have an elbow pad. We have this, I don't know what that is. And then this is like part of his bat. So it doesn't really give us... Oh, so that comes out, okay. So that comes out. He gets this like bone sword. It's like a shark jaw kind of thing for a bat, for who knows why. It's just, don't ask any questions. So there that is. And then yeah, we have this knee pad. We have an elbow pad. And then I can't figure out, oh, this is it's a necklace. I see. Okay. So his head doesn't move, so it's really hard to get this necklace on. I guess that's why they sculpted it all weird. There's just so much here that I don't even know. It's just, it's a lot to process, and I wonder, who came up with this idea, who signed off on this, who bought this, just like what, WTF? I mean, WTF 100%. This is weird. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. And it actually kind of fits in well over here with my Xena Warrior Princess figure I opened. Got some like fantasy stuff going on over there. But yeah, just incredibly bizarre. I don't even know what to say. I mean, Crazyworks LLC, you definitely made something unique. You made a splash, but I don't know of any other toy lines that you ever created. So I feel like you kind of put all your money and creative juices in this, and it just didn't pan out. But kudos to you for stepping out and doing something different and trying to make something unique, because that takes a lot of guts. So thanks for watching Ken Griffey Jr. Sports Warriors by Crazyworks LLC, 1999. And as always, make sure you open your toys, and sometimes you're going to discover some really crazy, interesting stuff like a fish helmet.